Good afternoon, folks. We're back with, after a while, some more reviews of some new music. You guys have been sending me so much stuff. I just haven't been able to keep up with it. So I'm going to take a slightly different tack now. But I'm using the Reddit channel, which is where I'm going to ask people to upload music to. And then I'll just have to pick them from the Reddit channel. There's quite a lot of members on there at the moment. But if you look it up, new music review on Reddit, join in there and upload your music. That's probably the best way to get it. Share your music as well and get it to me here, because people sending me messages and DMs and all that on Facebook. It was just getting out of hand, out of control, to be honest. So I'm going to go back to a couple of the ones that people had asked me to do some while ago, and one of them is our pal Jonathan Honor. We communicate quite a bit on Facebook and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to get straight into his song. If you're liking the channel that we're doing, just give us a like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff, just to keep us up there and try and get your music out to more listeners. Okay, so here we go. Let's get straight into it. It's an acoustic track. I had a quick listen to it a couple of times on Spotify just to get my head around it. So let's see. Here we go.
Changing of the season feels sublime. See, the brighter days will steal my mind away from question.
Okay, so first off, we've clearly it's just acoustic and vocal. I'm not sure if there's two acoustics going on in there. Maybe the vocal. It's doubled up, it sounds of it. It's all very live sounding. On the off, I would have probably, if I'd have done it myself, I'd have instantly panned the two acoustic guitars if there is two. If there isn't, I would have done two and panned them. It just gives a nice stereo spread. And let's just go back a sec.
Changing of the season feels sublime. See, the brighter days will steal my mind.
Yeah, capoed almost definitely, I think, one or both of the guitars. And yeah, it sounds fine. I mean, it's okay. I just think it could have a lot more body to it, really. It's a bit thin for me, but let's just carry on.
Away from questions, all of the puzzles that I made, the inner demons will be contained. Away from nightmares that kept on pushing me to the light. You can see the flame.
Yeah, I mean, strangely, the vocal does cut through pretty well, and the harmonies are quite nice, like those. I'm not sure if it's a live vocal and guitar take. You'd have to let me know if you've done that, John.
Let the spark ignite. Changing of the season changed my mind. Changing of the season feels so good. Changing for the better like you could. Away from question.
Yes, again, nice harmonies. It's all going on. I would have liked second verse around, I think, to have introduced something else, whether it's maybe another guitar or a shaker or a tambourine or something, just to add a bit more dynamic. You know, a lot of these songs, it doesn't need to be up the front. It just needs to complement what's going on, just to give the listener a bit more something else to keep their attention, you know, or get the foot tap in or whatever. So let's move on.
All of the puzzles that I made, the inner demons will be contained. Away from nightmares that kept on pushing me to the light. You can see the flame that the spark ignite. of the season changed my mind.
Yeah, I mean, again, for me, if somebody said, "Oh, I've got this song and I want you to record it for me," I would have definitely had the guitars a little bit drier, panned a little bit. I'd have used an open chord or as close as I could, lower down the neck, just to get some body into the whole thing. Change the chords around. It would be really nice for me. The vocal, a little bit of timing thing. Just tighten it all up a bit and keep it all locked in. But let's move on.
Changing of the season feels sublime. See, the brighter days will steal my mind away from questions, all of the puzzles that I made. The inner demons will be contained.
Yeah, the harmonies remind me. I'm not trying to think of what exactly the harmonies remind me of. Takes me to another artist somehow. And nothing wrong with that. It's a nice harmony. I'm just trying to think what it reminds me of.
Away from nightmares that kept on pushing me to the light. You can see the flame that the spark ignite. Changing of the season changed my mind.
There we have it, nice and short and sweet. Good track, I mean, it reminds me of a bit of a sort of. I would consider it more of a demo track than a finished track personally, but it's got all the makings of a decent song. It's nice. I've listened to some other stuff of John's, and it's definitely this style. A lot of the guitar work is similar, and the sounds and that are similar. So, again, I like the song. I think if I'd have done it, I would have done it slightly differently, but that's just me. If that's the style you're looking for, that's great. And check out John's stuff on Spotify. He's all over some of the Facebook groups as well. So see what you think. I think it's pretty good. Cheers.